What's good, YouTube? It's your favorite Shut Up and React, better known as 5-Star Reactions. Okay, I've been away for a little bit, but I'm back, and right now we got Orion Upchurch. He talking my talk. He's talking my talk. When you talk about flat Earth and round Earth and aliens and NASA and all that, yeah, this up my angle. So sit back, relax, hit the like button. Let's go.
We finna talk about the shape of the Earth, the shape of UFOs, crop circles, the ocean, space, and some other shit. All right, so when you ask somebody, yo, what do you think the Earth looks like? The most common answer is gonna be either your regular round Earth that most people think we live on. You're gonna have your flat Earth model with no dome, and then you're gonna have your flat Earth model with a dome. Just to add it in here, because some folks who believe in the dome don't believe in the Bible, but the Bible's description, which is
a firmament,
it seems like a flat Earth model with some sort of dome over it. Now, no matter which one of those you believe in, I can guarantee you 99.999% of everyone watching this video cannot say they have firsthand seen the Earth and what it looks like. And I know some people get angry, but I mean, sure, you could show me a picture that someone else obtained. You could send me a link to some fucking physicist guy telling me about it. You can say that you can do the math. Just because you can do the math, you know what it looks like. But at the end of the day, none of those things mean you've actually went and seen it for yourself. And if it's that simple, why don't you, the physicist guy, go get y'all some paper and do the math and figure out how to take an iPhone up there on live and show everyone what it looks like.
They'll never do that.
Come on, bro. Here's what I think's weird about these three different models. You got common round Earth, you got flat Earth with a dome, and you have flat Earth with no dome. Okay, here's the thing. This one argues with this one the most. But here's the thing. They both have domes. This one has an atmospheric dome, and this one has some sort of other dome. But this one is the same as this one, but this one doesn't have a dome like the other two. But you don't see these two arguing, even though their models are different. Here's my question.
I'm already like,
why is all the models of Earth have something to do with being the shape of a circle, whether it's flat or round? And also, how come no matter which model you pick, the models can only do one of two things for humans? Either one of them shields humans from outside space, or one exposes humans to outside space. Now, dude, think about...
One thing I do think is very weird is how we haven't been back to the moon, and they say we can't possess that. We don't possess that type of technology any longer to get to the moon. They also say there is a radiation field that we can't get past, but we can do it in the 60s. Don't you think it was really weird that there was a race to get to the moon first, and America just was like, fuck it, we did it first. And here's the footage. And it looked like some shit out of a movie.
Yes. Okay. Let's say Earth pops up, right? There's no humans on Earth at all. Someone drops a human off. Don't tell them nothing. No prior knowledge of Earth, never been here before, nothing. How long do you think it would take that human to look around and be like, huh, what I'm standing on must be a ball? Bro.
Couple hours.
2 days.
2
Why?
days.
Because they're going to see the sun and be like, whoa, and they're going to see it set. And then it's going to be less bright. They're going to see it's a circle. They're going to freak out and be like, oh shit, it's fucking, where's it going? And then when it goes down, another one pops up. It's called the moon. And they're like, oh shit, that's a circle too. And then they're like, wait, where's it going? What's the next thing going to be? Oh, it's the sun again in the morning. It came back. 2-3 days, they're going to be like, yes, I'm probably standing on a place that looks exactly like these two places. You can't tell me that wouldn't be the idea they have. I mean, it's fucking obvious. But fast forward to now. You mean to tell me we have pretty much the same exact idea? As if it was just one person on the Earth that didn't know nothing, looking around, being like, from the caveman days all the way to now. It's went from caveman standing on the ground being like, it must be a ball. Now, humans argue over 3 different models that all involve it being a circle or a ball. That is a long ass time to have no new ideas. Also, don't forget, realize the fact that people who argue about what shape the earth is or which model it is, they all have never had the chance to go see what it looks like for themselves.
Facts. And they all just I'm too high for this. Cause now I'm thinking about all different type of shit. Oh man, this is definitely a live. We need to do this live. Because there's so much that I have to say that this video would be 4 hours long.
Don't know how to go see it for themselves, and flat out just have never seen it for themselves. And I mean, bro, let's just state the obvious real quick. Where is any real footage that looks like real footage? That doesn't have a million holes poked in it or found out something that somebody tried to hide about a piece of fucking footage being fake. Where is any real footage? Me and you both know there ain't none. This next thing that I realized this morning also made me come to the conclusion that us humans right now on this earth are not collectively thinking on a level that is even fucking worthy of talking about. What I'm about to show you really lets you know how undeveloped our imagination is and how much we cling and hold on to things and then trick ourselves into thinking that right now we're smarter than we've ever been.
Nope.
And our ideas right now are out of this world.
Nope.
No, they're not. Because just like the
I think something knocked us back. What I mean by that is I believe that the people in the past were way more advanced than us. I believe that they did things on a way bigger scale. And I believe something knocked us back. Yeah, I believe something knocked us back, technology-wise. Facts. I don't know what it was, but it may have been the people that placed us here. It may have been the people that, we could get into this. We could get all into this, but I can't do it right now, man. Oh, man.
99.9%, I would say 100, but the 99.9% of us that have never seen the earth as a whole for ourselves with our own eyes has also never seen an alien. But even though we've never seen an alien or never been shown like, hey, this is an alien by the government or nothing, we have what? Just like we got little pieces of the moon landing, we got little pieces of the aliens. And the piece that we got is what? The idea of their vehicles they drive. Here's the only problem with that. The ideas of the vehicles they drive are the same exact ideas of the models of Earth. They're no different. Here's your common round Earth we know of,
I see what you're saying.
Floating through space. Here is the common round UFO that is apparently floating in space.
Did you know that you can make a full-time income on TikTok organic with
Oh man, I love it. I love it because nobody knows.
$181,000?
Here is your flat dome Earth. Here is your flattish domed UFO. Here is your Tic Tac UFO. Here is flat Earth with no dome. You don't need any kind of special degree or goggles to see that those are exactly the same.
But why?
So if these different models of Earth and these different models of UFOs are legit the same, then how do we know the cavemen were drawing UFOs? What if they were drawing their idea of what the whole Earth looked like? I mean, just like if they got put here and was like, the moon and the sun must be the same shape. What if those cave drawings are just their further idea of what the Earth might look like because they started to wonder, being like, well, damn, if I can't go there and float up there and see what that is, I'm here. I wonder what the rest of the world looks like. So what did the caveman do? The caveman went and grabbed a damn rock or some berries and drew his idea of the world in the cave so that he could either remember it, show it to other people, or he simply just wanted to look at what he was thinking about. And it just so happened to look kind of like a UFO. Because you got to think, if you're a loner caveman and you're sitting there seeing the sun and the moon every day, and you're like, man, I wonder if there's people on that like there is here, right?
This shit getting
So
deep.
your cave art would kind of...
This shit getting deep, man. I advise everyone to roll up something. If you don't have any responsibilities for the next hour or so, to roll up, turn this video on, and not try to pick it apart, but just like actually think about what he's saying. And I'm not saying that Ryan Upchurch is like some world-renowned physicist, or he's right or he's wrong, or I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is listen to what he's saying and imagine it. Like, imagine being the first imagine being on a caveman. You're just sitting there, like, you know nothing. You just seeing the sun come up, like, the fuck is that? And going across, and then the moon comes out. What the fuck is that? And you just like, all right, well, let me just go draw it on the cave. And it's there hundreds of thousands of years later. First of all, I want to know what he painted with, the caveman, he or she, because that shit will withstand the test of time. That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna tell the story of you and your people thinking there are other people on these other balls that are in the sky. And if you were a caveman and you and your caveman people were thinking that, hey, there might be other people like that on these floating balls in the sky, you would depict that in your cave art, that it was an unreachable place. You would depict that there's like no hands near where this is. It's in a sense of saying it's unreachable. How many hands are in there? How many people thought this? How many people wondered? Well, that would be the hands on the wall. So this in particular cave art was a bunch of hands in the highest part of this cave. To me, insinuating we can only go as high as we can climb. We cannot get to this other space. So we're going to leave a bunch of handprints in this really high spot to kind of tell the future people that find this cave, you know, what we thought about the most and what we pondered the most was up above and the unreachable. Which leads me to this next piece of cave art. Now,
yo, Tennessee has more caves than anywhere in the world. You gotta know that, right? I just saw that shit on like a video or something, cave diving. That is insane.
think about hands and being unreachable, and then looking at the sun and the moon as places other people might be that they would like to go to see for themselves. Once again, you got two big glowing circles, and the hands are not near where the circles are. But this next one really lets you know how they kind of thought, if you ask me personally. Because this next one is supposed to be UFO cave art, but it's more of a platform that portrays people standing on and looking down on them.
I wish I could see
And you know, a lot of these so-called aliens in these cave arts, the aliens are most of the time like a luminescent color, right? And some of these people have like these ring things around their head. Well, if they're standing on Earth and they're looking at their tan brown skin, and then they're looking at the dirt and the mud and seeing how their skin matches with the rock they're standing on, if they thought people was on the moon and the sun, they probably thought the people matched the objects in the sky as well. The sun has rays, squiggly ray around it, right? When you try to look at it. Well,
this is getting
squiggly
deep.
rays are around some of these people's heads. They're on these
rays.
platforms. Well, the aliens are luminescent and white, right? Okay. Well, the moon is luminescent and white. Maybe they thought that was the kind of people, or that's what people looked like that lived on the moon. Personally, I think that's a way more logical explanation that has steps leading right to it. But if that's the case, that would change all UFO like history and knowledge, starting from the first depictions of it.
Damn.
All right, Skins, we're gonna do a part 2. Part 2 will be out later tonight. It's a lot to unpack, so I'm gonna have to write it out so it's in order, so it's best explained. I will see.
I'm too high for this. But I can't wait for part 2. I gotta damn. I wanna do a live, man. And Upchurch can pull up, Creek Squad pull up, whoever, and just It's not. It's not. I don't want it to be no debate live or none of that. Flat Earth. I don't want to. I just want people to just spill their thoughts on all this shit. Because whether you know it or not, YouTube is the closest thing we have to a time machine. So 60, 100 years from now, 150 years from now, people will be watching us on YouTube talk about this shit. I'm out.